and I'm currently baking another image, the last image of the project. It has nothing to do with the scenario. So, let's see. Okay. Yep. Skim. And for some reason, I'm giving myself an Neuralink here and there.
You send off letters to all your other projects and tighten up security on the worlds you've been studying. It's an exciting day. You smile at your assistant and highlight your next project, Astro Ben, or Bust.
Oops. Oh. Damn, I keep forgetting.
You spend the next few weeks making sure the subreddit is ready. Brilliant titles like "Are Eurocent begging for our genocide? Are Eurocent we're peaceful, but a bit bloody? Are Eurocent hello, friends?" Of course, the alien is having none of this. You spend the next few years explaining the difference between /r/prequel memes and /r/anomorals concert and why black market drug testing in Uganda is always a bad idea. All the particulars, including the various species and coloration of shitposting. At least, so you think. To humanity's eternal fortune, the shitposting is understood as an act of diplomacy of sorts. Humanity becomes collaterally beneficial in shared culture via internet memes. This is all thanks to you, humanity's first ambassador to the galactic community. Time to celebrate. A week later you get a new assistant into your understaffed department and assign him all the busy work you can find on your computer.
And it is essential that you record all the available Sailor Moon episodes that come on TV, mostly.
And it is essential that you record all the available Sailor Moon episodes that come on TV Land. I get tons of references there, otherwise the post won't be nearly as colorful. Plus, the latest voice actors on the dub really put the nuance in the characters. It's a rarity. So it is a shame not to enjoy their work vice the crappy American redub from the 90s.
No! You've given him the keys to your office. You say goodbye. And you text when you get in the car.
Okay, you've given him the keys to your office. You say goodbye. And you text when you get in. The car is now on auto and will drop you in Castillo Alamos. My name? Or, you know what, never mind, remind me when we arrive at the restaurant. He is stopping the car in front of the octagonal building. He greets you and tells you your food will be on the house. You enter the building and everything is darkwood decoration and big paintings with trivia. Human art depicts a city in bright colors. You try the trivia, you ask the staff if one can win anything with this. You think you deserve, after all, some rest after your incredible works in the alien matter. So is this one of those places where nobody wins but all can play? Staff, sir, we have never had that rule here. In this establishment gentlemen have a drink, play games and are free and independent as the day they were born. Okay, I get an answer. Let a Euro TMS start playing then staff. Very good, sir, they bow in unison. And you take a seat to have an ale in the eight-sided pub. Cool. You advance through the stages and finally you are in the vault. The day's dim and you find yourself still clinging to your chair cause the lights went off and horror images are being projected on the walls and a terrifying music going. The staff comes in just at that moment with your free lunch, see you still sitting and proceeds to check you heart. He is dead, Jim. No, I'm not, I feel quite better. You reply, confused as ever. Then, would you like to play Slinter? Ask the first. Yeah, man. You mean you were not dead? You just sounded like it. Finish the second. Even you had not noticed how closed up your dialogue with yourself became. And that it needed another person to remind you how to talk aloud again. Grabbing your sandwich, sure, I'll join. Provided there are no octopuses on your boards. The staff, we will take you to the other boards then. But before that you join them, your gaze wander along the corridors and see for the first time the real beauty of the ancient paintings. Ignore the cheap 3D ply on the walls in this place and you can see 2D artworks that seem painted by Da Vinci himself. In the corridor that lead to the other games, you touch one of them and immediately you get transported to one of those surrealist pictures. Then the staff member come out with two small futuristic looking machines. Which one is the game controller and which one washes my face? The staff, they both do that, sir, just choose the design that fits you. Which one allows me to do both simultaneously? The staff, well, the first one with the pattern you just touched but not the other one down that corridor. Alas, you feel that you all have become friends and want to keep hanging out with them rather than play the game. Obviously this is not a ship that leaves any room for human types and beauty. But don't tell me that changing the pictures every now and then would have costed you so much. This should be the selling point of your highly tech vessel. The staff, I'm afraid we all have started to not notice anymore, sir. This was a white wall corridor before we had our last visit to your planet. 60. Vader, buxom, blue hair, bomb body and not motherly at all. Tragically died in a violent epileptic fit on planet Makart. You know you should grieve but just don't feel it. Last week you lost 15 colleagues. These are the 15 who died. 1. A biologist 2. A pilot 3. A xenobiologist 4. An exploration agent 5. A medic 6. A pilot 7. Another biologist 8. A geologist 9. A medic 10. An anthroplep, hands and tools expert 11. A second anthroplep, more experienced 12. Pilot 13. Astrophysicist 14. We will skip the last 2. They were pets. And now their manner of death less than death. Deposited in the ice rings of yesterday's star system. On the dark. Side of the smallest of the tri-party technologically new. Moon. To say that you are angry would be an understatement and didn't want to hear any of it. So what will you do now? Well, you can wait a few months to the arrival on Gliese 581d, where they have a nearly perfect resemblance of a M.A. Carter mural painting of an idyllic valley. Or a giant fossilized crustacean corpse. The staff usually stare at a slice of wall, lustrous with white gold alloy, so the pilot having a sippy. You know there are many roads to crab. Evolution-wise. Animals from different parts. They have babies. Wouldn't want crabs on my boat. Your experts sheepish are right. Our native crabs are hostile and not bright, but they aren't social, so what does it mean if? Can we domesticate them? We tried. Kicked the first few out the airlock, got pulled out and had to shoot the lot of them. Cute.
Oh shit. Sorry, I was thinking a lot about that picture.
Wait, how is it that first contact involves the aliens already being staff at a restaurant art? They probably work with humans, and specialize in them. They were simply hiding the lower parts of their bodies, as a snail does. You've never noticed this. If they were human, it is true that with enough layers of clothing. Sorry, you completely disbelieve that lame excuse for a twist. Are you really too lazy to come up with anything creative? Why, where are we getting giant crabs from? Just so I'm prepared next time, please. From my grandma's crotch, she slept on my roommate's couch. So he gave it to her, that bastard. I'm beginning to think this plot is really lazy and without effort. Oh, I see, I'm hallucinating from cold and ether brokenness, so my brain is just mashing random keys now. No, that's when I want aid to ululate. Okay, I'm restarting this bastard. Damn body shakes. Alcohol withdrawal. To cold dew off being wrapped in a jack thingy. Dunno, anyway scribens cryo, scribit, ender. Gliese is an emerging system, half the planets are pristine, and no intelligent life has evolved there. Now it has. First contact is messy. Damn near genocidal for the humans. All of this due to your undisciplined and ruthless rules. Perhaps you should relax them. Perhaps you should shut your pie hole. What bad have I done to you? That's true, but in my own opinion your whole mouth is garbage disposal attached to shithouse with wings. And you got wings because of me. Now take away this. I really like you because you manage to approach things with a ridiculously open mind. But as dean and director of a newly formed exobiology branch at the university, I'd assess that skill as exceptionally dangerous. You would best serve the commonweal without a title.
Just don't make waves. Sorry, I was trying to find the bandage. Okay, well, I'll deal with it later. There's a cream. This thing. Oh, that'll do. You didn't see that. I didn't do anything to my butt. Alright, so let's restart that, because that's not interesting. And I'm not very much a stickler. This last one. Okay. I should end early, I don't know. Oh yeah, you start.
You send off letters to all your other projects and tighten up security on the worlds you've been studying.
We're just.
Sure, you had a bit of trouble stomaching the idea of hot wiring the mind of every single human with an operation no bigger than getting your eyes measured, but it paid off in the end. The various world leaders and other politicians can't hide their confusion at humans acquiring an ultra-secret cryptologically exploitable hyperloop, but you won't be bound by hemming and hawing over safety measures.
Ah.
You have priority deployments and more influence than most world governments on this matter. What will you do with this power? Raise awareness, coalition. The amount of power you have in this wet dream is an insta-wake button. We'll come back to this. It's either finishing university or a nice safe wet dream.
Oh Lord. No. Let's change the seed number. I don't want a solitaire. No. Okay. There. Oh. Okay.
Excuse me, why is that choice mutually exclusive to you? Why can't I have my Ute dream at university? Let's try this. Your eyes slide shut of their own accord, and you envision two little scenarios laid out for your choosing ahead of you, next to each other, almost close enough to touch. In one, you stand before a crowd. The roar of the audience sends sparks from your body. Your hair is wild in the wind. You tower over them, shrouded in shadow. That's certainly not foreboding. The madding crowds cheer as the leader of a powerful mass movement. They cheer for you, for your ideas, but it is clear who they worship. You tower above them, and spin an umbrella in your fingers with a flickering smile on your face. Your sexual charisma is off the charts.
Well, Hmm.
Saving throw for booger in nose. You sit at a desk stacked haphazardly with notes and textbooks and creak as you lean backwards in your old wooden desk to stretch. Outside the frail glass of your window, it starts to rain. A crack of thunder makes you jump and shake yourself out of your stupor. Rainstorms do that to you. Below you can hear muffled voices coming from the apartment living room of your small two-bedroom flat.
Small?
Small? So I'm not in NYC. This is doable. Maybe even good. Small community, easier to become a somebody. You slip on your trousers and groan as you stand up, cracking your back. You rush downstairs without even bothering with the rest of your clothes. BR. I lose clothing making sim points. No fair. You Donald Duck your way to the front door. Can I help you? A voice emanates from behind the door. The voice is brimming with so much unintelligible subtext. You can practically taste the desire from this creeping out from behind the cheery tone of her speech. Immediately you start plotting several escape routes, self-defense strategies, really, and planning various potential weapon improvements for when she inevitably tries to kill you.
Which in form somewhat similar to Mantis, and this is a natural portion of the
Which, being a form somewhat similar to Mantis, this is a natural portion of the marriage process. It whittle those who evolve without being detected until the fortunate Mantis male is also the most capable of defending his mate and territory. Yes, this is better for the superior species. Subtext: smoother than tongue. You need a mandible. You need to taste the air around her. Maybe a super evolved sense for this is in order, or I could be careful what to say. Yes. I must say the exactly right things to get what I want. Better double check that evolutionary biology. You are alone in this.
Hmm.